Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DAC qualifier. This is Mineski versus TNC, a best of 3, game 2. I am Luminous, I'm going to be joined by Ailson, and TNC right now could be playing their very last game. They're going to pick up the Naga, Siren, and Crystal Maiden. I had to double check whether this was actually Mineski or TNC picking that team, because normally you see a Miracle game, there's a Naga, you assume he'll be playing it, but TNC is coming out of the left field here a little bit.
Well, get your resident sleepers out. We got a Naga.
Is it though? Is it Resident Sleeper?
Dude, it's Naga. It's always resident sleeper.
I mean, I think
Let
Naga
me look at the changes really quick.
might be like better than Alchemist for staying away
Alright,
purposes.
so Naga actually has pretty much no changes. The only thing that changed is that the level 15 talent originally was 15% evasion, is now a -3 ensnare cooldown.
What's the other option? Because I think Evasion sounds much better.
Well, you don't even get the evasion anymore, I think, because that's what it was changed from.
Right. I'm saying the Evasion is probably better.
Let me go take a look. I don't even know what the other one is. I don't think I played Naga this patch.
Isn't getting Evasion on your illusions like a big deal?
So it's either, yeah, it definitely is. I think that's probably why they changed it, because it might be a little too strong, I feel.
Okay.
So your options at level 15 now are -3 ensnare cooldown or 30 attack speed, which I believe apply to your illusions.
Yes.
So if you're playing core Naga, I'm pretty certain you take the attack speed.
Well, now you do.
If you have a -3 ensnare cooldown, what is it? It's like it becomes 9 seconds, and then if you have Octarine, it becomes a little bit lower than that as well.
Well, I mean, it's the fact that it's
7.
9-second cooldown and it lasts for 5 seconds as well, so that's a lot of.
And most Nagas go Octarine, so
yeah.
I think it's somewhere around 7.75 seconds. So it's like you're almost like an Ember, but not quite. And it doesn't do damage.
Well, we seen the interaction last game, OD versus LC. Feel like OD is gonna make LC's life a little bit difficult. But yeah, I think the LC mostly picked to at least deal with the possibility of a core Naga. Overwhelming odds is quite good against Illusion overall, although good Naga players do split them up. I believe Miracle played the LC other day for Mineski, and honestly, it was very similar to Cuckoo's performance last game. That is to say, not very good.
Right. Just like unable to do anything. Yeah. I agree.
Or was it RR that played it? I forgot. One of the two.
And I'm pretty sure it was Miracle.
Okay.
It was like a mid, wasn't it? Mid Legion Commander.
Okay. And the thing is, like, it rarely matters how well you do in the laning phase. It feels like once you get into the mid game, it's a brand new challenge. Like last game, I think Cuckoo played the mid game, or played the early game very well, right? Just like won his lane, was able to get a ton of kills. But then as soon as it got to the dueling phase, like, did nothing.
And this game's kind of looking difficult for an LC. Like, once again, if you duel someone, you have to deal with an Astral maybe. If you duel an OD, you probably have to deal with the Sleep, or an Axe Call, or Frostbite. Duel is definitely not in the cards here, I feel.
I mean, half the heroes we've seen right now is what was picked versus LC last game, so...
Alright, and once again, we see the Silencer. And yeah, Lone Druid just completely ignored.
I like it. I was getting a little bit tired of that hero, honestly.
Well, I'm glad he's out of the picture and we got a Naga instead.
Alright, if I have to choose between the two, I probably prefer the Lone Druid over Naga. But who knows? It could be a support Naga.
Yeah, you're right. You never know. It is a new patch, slightly new patch. Maybe there's something creative up in the sleeves. Chances are very low, but never count out that chance.
5 seconds. Reserve time.
Alchemist taken out.
Yeah, TNC definitely has Alchemist on the mind, but actually, in the past, Mineski has ran Alch quite a bit of times. I guess they're expecting a Nick support.
I think it's actually going to be Nick's off lane.
Right, that's what I was
Considering how Yaj played Axe last game, I think having him on the Nyx would be pretty good for Mineski if he performs at the same level. And they just pick up another support that actually
5 seconds.
has a disable, because I think they're a little lacking in that department.
There you go. That's a Witch Doctor.
Radiant's pick.
It seems like Mineski lately has been a big fan of running a lot of these like double squishy supports, which like takes it back to a couple years ago where this is a lot more common, but nowadays it's much more frequent to run like a Crystal Maiden plus a Kunkka, a Crystal Maiden plus an Ogre, you know, something that could stand in the front. So it puts a lot more pressure on the LC and the Nyx to be that frontliner for the team. And it's a totally different dynamic.
Reserve time.
Also, especially in the laning stage, you run the chance of your lanes actually just crumbling, like what we saw last game in the early game, when they're just tiny bit out of position.
Well, to be fair, I think Witch Doctor is mid-tier, I'd say. Like, not super squishy, but obviously not very tanky either. Just depends on how you build him. Like, if you go for the Voodoo Restoration, he's actually pretty durable,
Yeah.
I would say.
Well, it depends. Like, if he's not being gone on in a tri lane, like, he makes the lane so hard to kill because of like the cast and the voodoo, like you said.
Yeah.
But if he's being gone on, he's just as squishy as every one of them.
Well, I think there actually might be a possibility where we see the aggressive trialing coming out of Mineski again, actually.
Yeah, it depends on what this last carry is. If we see something like super weak, like an anti-mage or whatever, then that's going to invite the tri lane coming their way.
Like, because the thing is, ooh.
Okay, it is going to be the carry Naga. We got an IO support. I do believe IO got a bit of talent buffs. Let's see, is it... Alright, searching IO. It's so hard to actually find it, so I might as well just scroll through the whole thing.
Nope, no changes. Just a level 25 talent. Hardly changed.
You know, I was thinking, like, maybe you should make it even better than 50
And
seconds.
50 seconds?
Yeah, make it like 70.
Well, 50 makes it so that the relocate timing is like around the same as your respawn time, I guess.
Oh, okay, I never thought of it like that. That makes a lot of sense.
So like if you relocate in and then you die and you're level 25 for some reason, then by the time you're up, you're gonna have relocate again.
So the reason I thought you could make it longer is that you could allow him to play it's like the suicidal rescue every time, right? But you have to get to 25 for that. Anyways, it's gonna be Yaj playing the LC. This is not what I expected at all. And Jay playing Nyx Assassin?
I guess this is mid Nyx then.
Or is this
are gonna put the Nyx against the OD mid?
I mean, on paper, that's the way to go, unless somebody misclick and they're gonna do a swap. And of course,
I think we have seen this matchup before, right? I think it was in Chinese games.
yes.
Obviously, this was in the previous patch, but still a very viable option.
All right, somebody did not wash their hands. That was way too fast of a bathroom break. Really, the problem isn't the lanes. The problem is what you do after the lanes as a mid Nyx.
We are gonna get denied this ward.
Okay, they did swap. Joel's now playing the Nyx, and it's gonna be a Mist Silencer instead. This is quite weird.
Well, carry silencer is definitely mega legit.
Last time we saw Cuckoo playing it. Do you remember what build he went for that game? HOD is what I wanted to say, but I'm not sure.
I'm actually not too sure. But I'm almost certain that there definitely is a Hurricane Pike involved.
Yes.
At least.
30 seconds to showtime.
The Tim's
And then as
IO.
for the rest, I don't remember.
Yeah. This is my first time seeing him play this hero. Let's see how it is. Looks like we're not going to see a bottle rush of any sorts, which makes sense because the mid doesn't really spam that much spells anyway, so can get the benefits there. Mineski's trying to get 3 runes, but TNC is gonna drive Miracle away. Miracle!
Oh, Miracle! I like
Yo, that is the play, man.
And they're off.
Good
very,
job.
very impressive.
Yeah, good job getting that rune. Now he's kind of stuck here though.
Understanding very well.
He needs his Sakuchi back.
Yeah, he's perfectly fine, right? Like, who's this? Oh, he might.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's not worth it for Cuckoo to stay anyways.
Yeah, Kuku actually missed his block by doing this, even more so. And now Jay's gonna get the pretty good block on his hill.
You almost had that.
Well, this lane looks brutal for the OD.
I think, yeah, I think this lane actually favors Silencer.
Alright, top lane, Sam H. Gonna get harassed pretty hard. Ninja Boogie on the Witch Doctor does have probably one of the higher base damage when it comes to support goes. Look at Sam H, is already down to half HP, chewing a tango.
Eating a lot of right clicks. I think this is one of the situations where you probably take Maledict on Witch Doctor and you can pretty much force the axe to go into the jungle with just 1 point of Maledict.
Bottom lane, Yash in a lot of trouble here. Frostbite coming through, but Jules coming in as well. Impale is going to hit. Yash will survive. The TP's going to come back in. Overwhelming odds hitting multiple hero. Here comes Ninja Boogie.
Ninja Boogie comes in too.
Cask, a little bit out of range. So the off lane becomes 3 as supports all rotate in. I think Miracle might have a little bit trouble here on the top lane, especially when the fact that he's only level 1 here.
I think so too. I think that Ninja Boogie should probably go back up top. I don't think they want to keep this as a tri lane.
Yeah. In fact, they're going to rotate to the middle lane. Cuckoo. Not exactly the healthiest thanks to the Glaive Harass that he's been hitting. Maybe Jules is waiting for that, and then you can spike him? No, a little bit too far in. He's only level 1, excuse me.
Yeah, he's only level 1.
Jules?
Jules?
I don't know about this. He's... Okay, that was... I don't know what that was about.
I think this lane is perfectly fine for Jay. They should just leave him to it. Because they don't exactly have the greatest setups. Unless, for some odd reason, Cuckoo astrals himself.
Yeah, it seems like Yaj is now doing a little bit better as well. Once he's got a couple of levels, so... All things considered, I think Mineski is doing quite okay in essentially all 3 lanes.
Yeah, it's pretty even. Oh, Yaj suffering a lot of damage. Has to be careful here.
Actually, never mind. Like, Yaj is out of regen. His Shrine's also down, so... His time in this bottom lane might be limited.
Well, the most important thing is that he's pretty much gotten a decent amount of EXP. Almost level 4. If you really wanted to, you can always just resort to the jungle as well.
Alright, Sam H. He's playing rather aggressively, taking advantage of the fact that Weaver does not exactly have the greatest range.
Yeah, and Ninja Boogie is only level 2 right now. I think at this point, he should consider Maledict level 2 even.
Over the second point cast? That seems rather aggressive.
It's only Sam H, right?
I mean, it makes him teleport to the other lanes like a bit weaker of a play. Cuckoo in the mid lane, is he gonna actually curse? Oh my god, 10 HP.
Oh, did you remove the overlay?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I just left it up during the pause.
Oh, okay.
And people are being people. Sam H.
Oh, Sam H.
Gonna eat that Maledict. Where's the casket?
The
It
level
bounces
2
back to the
Maledict.
Centaur. Not gonna be enough. Sam H gonna straight up port out. And you were right, it was level 2 Maledict. Wait, what happened there?
They just chased Jules into the jungle, it seems. I missed it as well. But they killed him in, like, near the bounty rune area. So I guess they punished him for stealing a bounty rune. I'm not even sure if he ended up getting it. Yeah, he did get it.
Yeah, now Tim's will steal the bounty rune back. Although on his way out, he's gonna run right into Tim's. Oh, he looks like he is pretty dead. Wait! The long-range tether Raven walked deep into the tower just to rescue him. Overwhelming odds gonna come through. Nice Nova. The spike
Oh, so close.
Yo.
And once again, like 20 health.
Yep. Great play by TNC surviving, just barely. But Jay comes
Where's
from
his
the back
bottom?
line, sees Rior. Rior is gonna take a chunk of damage. That curse. He's maxing glaives. Like how Ice Frog wanted him to be played, man. Buffing glaive every single patch, but still doesn't get the kill. And now Miracle on the top lane gets a kill. I really should be watching the right places. What do you think about glaive max, dude?
I guess this is the preferred carry build of choice. Oh,
Nice impale here by Jules, and now they
Big
want
Tip's
Tim's.
gonna go down.
Is he?
No, he's dead.
Okay, okay, yes.
But Sam H is here.
Oh, the call is
Get
not
call.
gonna hit. Oh, the slow is gonna make it sure that they hit. And he spins, press the attack. No spins at all. And now Crystal Maiden comes in as well. Sam H still going hard here, and maybe one spin. Yes, he does get it on the creep wave. The spike.
Yes, be careful.
Dunk comes in. Sam H gets a level 6 from that one. And now on the back line, LC still chasing for a Crystal Maiden. Of course you would chase a Crystal Maiden, but now what? Now you get dunked. Sam H gets your triple kills. That top lane he just died from? No problem.
If anything, that was like a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Thank you for making me go to the bottom lane and triple kill your team. That was just really well played by Sam H. He gets the spin, kills off the silencer, hits level 6, immediately skills it up, and... Wait, Tim's? Alright, he's stuck on... He's gonna be a ward for a short period.
Yeah, it's fine. You could tether now. Mid lane, Sam H
He
haste
just
it up. Uh-oh. Jay popped the global. And that's going to allow them to TP in time. Meanwhile,
Rior?
Crystal Maiden should
get
be
caught.
a very easy kill unless... Okay.
No.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh.
The heals. The
He has a
heals.
bottle.
Overcharge. Not going to be enough. I mean, this game is so many close calls everywhere.
Alright. Game is still fairly even. Luckily for Mineski, what looked like global for nothing trade was gonna happen. They do find Crystal Maiden at least.
I think using global to save yourself there is fine. Like,
Yeah.
not exactly team fighting right now.
Everyone's just kind of playing it carefully. Wait, where's the Naga? Oh, Naga's just jungling now. I think if we're gonna do this, maybe go for Iron Talon. Oh, he was flying it out already.
Yeah. Was a step ahead of you. Oh, Tim's not gonna get hit by the stun. Jules whiffing them a little bit.
Playing Wisp with the Crystal Maiden is like the nicest feeling ever, because everyone just has so much mana.
Jules is going in hard for this. Curse gonna hit onto 2, and Impale does not hit. And now Tim's is...
It's a bounty rune as well. So he has a lot of regen left.
Whoa, that overwhelming
that
on.
nuke!
Oh my god. Was almost just dies. The spike's gonna come through here, but now they're gonna go forward. Jules taking a lot of right clicks here. But here comes Ninja Boogie. The casket invis gonna bounce onto 2. Io's gonna be the first one to die. The Maledict was level up. Raven's gonna pop the ult to ensure the escape, but I don't know. Cuckoo just poured in. He still got the Maledict on top of him. Rior's really low HP as well. Miracle, can one swarm get them all is the question. Rior's gonna juke up. And are they done?
Oh, and Tim's is back already. So yeah, that should be the end of it.
Meanwhile, Sam H is gonna be left alone on the top lane. He's gonna get himself... Ooh, do you see this? Nice battle hunger onto the neutral to pull it, and now double farm the wave and the camp. That's some new tech, yo.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
Is it though?
No, it's pretty old tech. You were used to like jungle and stack with battle hunger. Oh, the duel comes
he
off.
just duels him.
Yeah, here comes
Jay's
Jay
here.
with that
Yeah,
max
he's just lowering
glaive.
down.
Wait, Crystal Maiden coming in. Sam H gonna drop really low, but of course he will survive with like 100 HP. Because
Yeah,
this
once
is
again, that's just the life of Arcane Curse.
not enough. That was a pretty aggressive duel, if you ask me.
Dyer's mid towers having
Well, he was just buying time for Jay to come closer to do the damage. So they definitely had the right idea, but unfortunately for Jay, just not having enough damage to this build. I feel like 1 point, maybe 1 point of last word at least, just for the value. I mean, is 150 damage for 1 point.
I see people increasingly just straight up warding the ancients. Do you think that's just worth it? I mean, these wards not only blocks the ancient, but also see a very good area.
I think it's actually mostly because they probably don't expect anyone to clear the ancients, and by doing so, you can never really be sure whether or not it's blocked, right? Because it's never clear.
Right. And I guess you would not drop a sentry near that place because of the spawn box and everything.
So it's a very tricky ward. Alright. Not too much going on. Once again, Naga is just pretty much allowed to free farm right now.
That's true. Highest in the net worth in the game. About halfway to that relic.
Oh, looks like Jay's carry silencer build is starting to reveal itself. He is going to go for that Rod of Atos as his first item.
Maybe we need to change it from Rod of AEI to Rod of J. Buys it every game. Tim's gonna get caught here by the Nyx. Jules definitely very active across the map and somehow found himself a level 6 and now finds himself a nice kill.
Yeah, gets level 7 now as well. Let's see, Legion Commander still a little bit away from the Blink Dagger, only halfway there. I guess Mineski are okay with letting the Naga farm. And, you know, honestly, I think it's okay for now as well. Because you have to think about how Miracle, I guess you could consider him as one of the Naga experts. And if they're going to go with this decision, then I guess he assumes that they definitely have what it takes to deal with the Radiance Naga, like, very soon.
I mean, if the pressure doesn't come on now, it has to come on eventually, right? Because there is going to be a point where you're going to get overwhelmed by the Naga illusions. But I guess like you're suggesting, they understand this timing window very well, and they're going to wait. Miracle, is he going to get called? Samage has the blink, but honestly hasn't done, I want to say, anything with that blink yet.
Well, I think he just picked it up. He just
No, he's had it for a while now. I was watching up top.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's been long revealed. Jules?
Well, he's holding a smoke. Alright, Jules, he wants Tim's.
Tim's gonna get spiked. No, Impale. And that should be it. Oh, he Astros his ally, but...
Alright, that's free dual damage.
No, Miracle just stood under him. Blink call, that's gonna find Miracle. Miracle will that time lapse back in place. Global is gonna make them have a little problem. And now
nice
on the
stuff.
back line, Ninja Boogie and Jane comes out of nowhere. Cuckoo gonna get slowed down by that one tick of blast word, but looks like he'll just walk it off. That's something that Jay did very well in the last game as well when he was playing OD, just wrapping around where big fights occur and just backstabs with this big burst of damage.
Looks like TNC still want to try to defend this, and they will be successful in doing so. Mineski not having enough resources to actually make this push happen. And they just go back to firing. The timer on the Naga Radiance is about up. What is that, like 2,000 roughly?
Yep. Finally, the LC.
Oh, relocate bottom. They're trying to go on Jules.
Okay, Jules.
Have enough? Yeah, they're gonna get him because Cuckoo still has the ulti.
Ooh, that was some long ass range Astro. Okay.
Oh, he left him.
Yeah, you want to farm here, right?
Debatable. Could have potentially been risky because it's right next to a tier 1 tower.
That's fair. People could have TP'd in. Maybe if that was a core, you know, people would have teleported in, but Jules playing the support. Everyone's like, yeah, you're fine. Alright, let's see how Yaj plays it. Cuckoo at this point in the game last time was unable to kind of turn his nice laning stage into anything else. No smoke is purchased just yet, but it looks like Ninja Boogie is rotating in with one. And it's go time. Can they find a gank? In fact, it's TNC.
Well, they're baiting Jay right now.
Well, they're a little bit behind. I think Jay might die before they even get here in time. Jay taking quite a bit of damage. Global, no, he's dead already. The Blink duel gets
Still on
Astro.
cooldown, actually.
Cuckoo is gonna get a Swarm on top of him. The Death Ward on top of him as well. That's a high level Maledict. Is probably gonna pop here. The defensive relocate is gonna come out. Cuckoo's gonna be
on
dead.
cooldown
Tim's
still.
is gonna be dead as well.
No, please. Please, just let Yaj duel someone.
They're killing them too fast.
Oh, Rior? Uh-oh. Okay, well, this is his duel. Alright. He's dead. Got him.
That
20
was
damage.
a really good TP from both Yaj as well as Jules. The two-prong attack. But, space, I guess, for Raven, who has the Radiance already. And,
Only a relic.
oh,
Not
my
a
bad.
Radiance.
My
just
bad.
a relic.
I was gonna say,
And
we
wait,
saw
wait,
what...
Jules? He's coming up. Is he gonna find him? Oh, he just misses him. Oh no,
Oh.
he runs back in.
Okay, but they need a little bit more. I don't think this is enough.
Wait, Jay's coming in?
No,
I know.
Jay's
Too far.
too far.
Imagine if Jay had his Rod of Ages. That was definitely a kill. Because he could have silenced, or global silence before the Naga sleep.
And then just, yeah, okay. Is it possible to dodge global with mirror image?
Yeah, I think so.
Like, you had to be right in that one particular
yeah.
frame, yeah? When the global comes through.
I don't think it's reactionary though. I'm pretty sure something like that is just pretty much luck, entirely luck. Because you basically have to cast global as you're splitting.
Yeah. Or you have to, like, you know, think that the global's coming.
Preemptive.
Yeah, preemptive
Right.
cast it. Which is super hard. Smoke's gonna break up here, but they're unable to find the next assassin. And now Ninja Boogie laying a trap here for the Raven. Global's gonna get used here. Is it gonna be a solo kill attempt by Ninja Boogie? Are you kidding me? I don't think this is gonna be possible. Looks like it was a global use on the top lane here. Blink call going through, and the dunk is gonna happen. That's gonna be 2 kills. Very nicely done by TNC.
I was like, what? A global just for a witch doctor to try
Yeah,
to
yeah.
solo a Naga? There's no way. But yeah, like you said, it was meant for top. Silencer does finish his Rod of Atos at least, but having to use global and not getting too much out of it.
Yeah, it's also not doing too well, at least his kill score wise. 3, 3, and 5. Not exactly getting a lot of int to show for either.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Naga does have the Radiance now, though, so Mineski might have to start considering like putting pressure on this Naga. Otherwise, this Naga is going to get out of control really quickly.
Yeah. What do you think about Jay's selection of the his skill tree? 7 in for a glaive build makes sense, but at the same time, like, I feel like the armor is
Oh,
maybe
smoke
better.
on smoke. Jay
Yeah.
gonna get caught in the mid lane. Okay, this time's just Mega dead first. But
yeah.
can the
Blink
rest
duel
of the team
on the
find-
back line, and the Astral has been saved, but the Death Ward doing a lot of work for Cuckoo. The duel's still going off Tim's. Not going to get the damage, but is going to get the kill. On the right side, time lapse has been used, and now it's retreat time for TNC. Rior drops a sentry. Can they get off a blink
They
call?
have a cask again.
Well, and now on the back line, Jules comes back in, gets a Crystal Maiden. Nice spike here against Sam H. Sam H. Ooh, the sleep. Allowing him to retreat. Yaj running away from the sleep. Well, they want to blink call this.
He wants to blink call.
Yeah, he does, but he gets spiked again, and now Yaj using the pressy attack. The spin not going to be enough to get the kill. Jules still
Oh,
alive.
no.
Yes, they do get the kill now on the Naga Siren. 5 dead in exchange for 1? Is that all they got? Yeah, they only got
Yeah.
Jay. And
Jay, the
Weaver
masturbator.
outputting 2400 damage. Nicely done there.
All right, sorry for that joke.
No, that was a good joke. No complaints.
I'm 12. It's all I got.
Haha. Alright, now we're gonna Nova to maybe catch him off. Ooh, the Lincolns.
Miracle.
He's got Lincolns, he's fine.
What a dangerous route. Yeah.
Wow, he's actually gonna go right back in the middle of the Blink duel. Oh, no mana.
He's short 5 mana.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Now he gets Astral. Uh-oh. I think he's taking up with the Urn HP. No, it's not. But the Urn cools down inside the Astral. And okay, no more fighting. Back to farming.
That was like the most. That was like the greediest teamfight decision I've ever seen from the Naga and Axe together. sleeping him and trying to two-man call, especially against a Nyx assassin. You know that the Carapace is coming out, and you're both just gonna get stunned by it.
Yeah. Maybe they were hoping that they could kill him before, but he just jammed that spike Carapace spawn. Jules sees Rior. Rior should be dead. Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 one more hit. All right, the safety of his own life.
I think he made the right choice. It's just not worth it for CM. CM's only level 10. He's level 13, and they're also on the winning side. I think the trade-off is definitely not there.
I mean, have you seen some of the carry players in this game? They chase CM to the bitter end, dude. Multiple times.
That's the carry, though. They actually, most of the time, have a way out.
Well, Yaj already doing better than Cuckoo last game. Got 4 more dual damage. Success.
He should have. I honestly believe that he should have 30 right now.
Miracle, man. Stole a couple from them.
Well, can't really fault anyone for that, though. You gotta play it safe. Oh, Jules on the back line gets caught out. All right. Maybe considering or regretting not killing the CM earlier.
Top lane. Miracle looking for the IO from the back line because he knows. Oh, IO to Swarm. Not gonna get him.
So close.
Yaj's blink was on CD anyway, so.
Right now, Raven actually has to be a little careful. I think Mineski should probably continue warding his jungle because LC is actually strong enough to just solo kill Raven, I think.
Oh, Rior.
The blade.
Feels bad.
Rod of Atos. Yeah, feels bad. Wait. Why is he not dead yet?
Okay, I was gonna say what exactly keeping him alive. Nice Impale's gonna come through, but Cuckoo comes in with the huge hammer and the duel. Thanks for the damage. I think it went on Sam H, and now Miracle forced to run away. Jules gonna get two-shotted by Cuckoo as well, and of course on the backside, I do believe the Witch Doctor went down.
To get more.
Did they find him?
All right, his sleep was whiffed.
That was suddenly a 4-for-1. They just came out of nowhere with that relocate. Dude,
If anything, that was pretty much Sam H setting that up completely. I think they were both also confused as to why CM just wasn't dying yet.
Yeah.
And they stuck together thinking about whether or not they should pursue because she wasn't dying. And Sam H calling the both of them together, and then relocate comes up like right on top of them immediately.
Man, Arcane Curse debating everybody.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
Tim's looking for a rune to refill his bottle. So how do you feel about the pacing of this game? It's nice and slow. They won one big team fight Mineski, but lost another big one as well. And I feel like Naga just continue to grow, and grow. Manta is next. Yasha's already done.
I think like in this kind of scenario too, it's Naga definitely is a problem, but you have to remember, like you saw what OD was capable of last game. Cuckoo has a Midas, and like at this rate, if they continuously lose team fights, they might not even need Raven in these team fights. Cuckoo alone might be enough.
Well,
Right,
they're gonna
Jules?
try to set up a kill. Relocate is at the ready, but Jules can't spike him up. Oh, he misses. Okay, well now, relocate though has been used. In fact, they go forward, and now Miracle gets to run away. Now they ping out Jules in the trees, but they don't want to go for him. A lot of spells kind of being wasted on both sides there.
Quite an odd exchange there.
Yeah.
Definitely not what I would have expected. And Mineski, relocate is down. Trying to find someone with the smoke.
But I think this is okay for TNC. Relocate is down, but so has been Global has been used, right? So Naga just gets to farm more. He's actually gone for the soul booster route into the Octarine. The illusions are going to be slower, but you know he could fan them out much more nicely.
Yeah, TNC are doing a good job just focusing on farming, not worried about taking team fights at all, just trying their best not to get picked off. And Tim's always hiding in the right places.
Yep. By the way, that was their second tier 1 tower going down. I think TNC has a lot more to give if they want to buy themselves time. I really think that TNC is in a really great spot this game. Mid lane Jules hunting again here. Blink, stun, misses. Not really sure whether they could set up a kill. I guess Weaver was coming in from the top side, but Jules very good normally on these kind of heroes, but today I guess it's not his day. Just missing a couple.
Nyx is always difficult to play. At least that's how I feel about the hero.
Yeah. He doesn't even have a set, man. Maybe he doesn't play it normally a lot. Is that how you could tell whether you get a hero or not? Or do you have a set?
Well, look at... Wait. Was it TNC that played Bounty Hunter last game?
Yeah. Tim's.
No set?
No, he did. He has...
Last game?
Bounty
No,
Hunter...
there was no... there wasn't that track animation, the new one.
Oh, the... You mean the
What,
TI one?
middle lane?
The Immortal one?
Yeah, the TI one. Oh.
Rior run, my friend.
Rior.
Yo, Rior is so fast with that Tranko boots. Alright.
Alright, they got him. This is the Crystal Maiden life.
34 damage.
No one even considering to assist the CM.
Lane call in the mid lane, not gonna catch Miracle. Ooh, Jay is gonna get hit by a couple balls.
Wait, netted up.
Astro's gonna find him. I think that Astro might save him. Now Jay comes on the backline. Global's gonna be a nice impale by Jules, and that should be a kill here. That's one on Miracle. Now they're gonna chase Raven. Raven forced to pop that ult to escape. And on the right side, it looks like the supports are making out just fine.
Oh, and Tim's, is he gonna make it out? Yeah, he looks fine. And like you said, Jay always really good about positioning in these team fights, wrapping around. That was like the perfect position to deal with this OD.
I think
Especially,
he just got an Invis rune, right, in that fight?
Oh, I didn't see whether or not he had an invis rune, but
He started the fight Invis, so I assume he had an Invis rune. I thought he had a Shadow Blade or something, but... Alright. Roche is gonna go down, Jay's gonna pick it up.
but with no Astral for himself. Well, actually, even if he had Astral, there's like just nothing they can do because no one has a way to break out of a global silence yet. You can't even relocate to save or sleep to save.
Sure.
So this silencer pick doing what's necessary to win these team fights right now.
Yep. And in particular, Io isn't gonna have an item for a long time to break out of it, right? So it's not like last game they had Manta and Greaves up in like seconds. Jay's gonna pour it away. Astro? Ooh, that was close.
Ooh, that was very close.
Man, if that was the old oldie from last patch, like, you know, pre-7.
Aether Lens, maybe. Alright, don't ever build Aether Lens on OD.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that one. Top lane Jules again on the hunt. And they see Tim's.
Oh, they found Tim's. This is the important target.
Yep, and he is gonna be dead. And now,
Got him.
wow, nice block by Jules. No more escaping on that direction at least.
Wait,
and now he's gonna
y'all
force.
just duel him.
There you
Got
go. The Jules gonna fly off, and that's gonna be yet another kill. 48 damage on LC, and because he selected the 20 experience gain talent, pretty highly level for an LC, all things considered.
He's going for his patented Shadow Blade build.
Yep, I like it. Not having the same impact as he did on the Axe, but I think Jules is more on that department this game. Just interrupting team fights. And notice how Mineski's always ganking the IO in the backline first before going for anybody else.
Yeah, because I mean, they're targeting correctly. They really need to pick off this Wisp. Because it's really, I think it's like, at this point, it's fairly obvious that he's going to be sitting behind the OD when an OD is just... Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing to see here, just a Crystal Maiden dying.
pretty standard.
But if an OD is pushed up so far, it's fairly obvious at this point that there's going to be a Wisp hiding in the back. So Joel's doing a very good job in identifying where Tim's is, kills him off, and Cuckoo's just pretty much dead at that point.
Well, the Naga is fully online, but it almost feels like she has no effect in the game whatsoever. Apart from a couple of escapes here and there.
Yeah. And it looks like Weaver is itemizing for the inevitable like illusion clear. Going for that Mjolnir next.
Yep. Good choice, I think, over the Deso. Ooh, and goes right back for a BKB. I think he wants to be able to chase now. Through the Song of Siren.
Yeah, that's a good point. Miracle is actually doing a very good job in keeping up with farm. Normally when you have a Naga, you expect her net worth to be something similar to what an Alchemist would be like. Obviously you don't farm as fast as Alchemist, but once you get that Radiance, ideally you want to pull further and further ahead of the opposing cores.
Yep.
But only like 4,000 ahead of Miracle, so...
And also, like, the Naga effect this game is his team is not farming well, comparatively. Like, OD is being able to keep up because he's being able to push up so forward and actively farm. But look at the rest of the team. They don't even have jungle camps to go to. A really underfarm Io and, of course, an underfarm Crystal Maiden literally does nothing in these fights. So, the concern is real here for TNC. Whereas, comparatively, if you look at the supports on the Dire side, Ninja Boogie has a Glimmer Cape, has the Axe queued up. And of course, we've been seeing Jules making a lot of big plays with his Blink Dagger, and now has a Yules on top of that. So, I think the Naga game plan is ultimately not working out to his best for TNC.
Yeah, and right now they're just too reliant on Cuckoo to deal damage. So Naga does have the Diffusal Blade queued up right now, though. So I guess that's like their best hopes of doing enough damage in team fights for now.
I guess the Purge active is also pretty decent, especially against the Silencer. He really has no way to fight against that.
Well, he still has that Aegis, but it should be running out soon, I believe.
Alright, looks like he's also working in a BKB. I feel like getting BKB is always somewhat dangerous against a Naga Siren, because if they want to 5v1 you, they can.
BKB is incredibly important in this game, though. It pretty much completely shuts down all of TNC's damage output if you pick up a BKB.
Right.
You don't have to deal with the Radiance anymore. You don't have to deal with the Arcane Orb anymore, or the Sanity's Eclipse. And the supports, along with just an Axe, it's just...
Ooh. They're stalling and they're relocating. They want Jules, but Jules obviously has Spike available. Sam H, you're here already. Sam H, oh no! A little bit of miscommunication. He's gonna pop the Spike. The Sun does hit on Raven Master. I think Jules is gonna be dead, but he's gonna make them work for it really hard. Alright.
Sam H TPing as soon as he relocates. I think I'm almost certain that he assumed that it wasn't going to be him who was going to get relocated. It was going to be Cuckoo.
Right.
That's probably why. Because I think it would be kind of surprising if he ended up taking Sam H over Cuckoo as well. Because you never know whether or not Jules has backup behind him. Oh, Tim gets rooted up.
I mean, at a spot like that, you would assume that there is generally no backup, but better be safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, you were right. This is a Resident Sleeper game.
It's a Naga game. It's not like all of a sudden just because. Well, I mean, there's not even a. Oh, hold that thought. Link call.
Ooh, he didn't call. Now he does call, but the Blamer has been activated. And, that HP dropping down fast. That Global came a little bit late here, and now Raven shoves it in the mid lane.
The biggest issue is that once Axe gets the call, it doesn't matter when the Global comes in, because with that Blade Mail, Weaver just does enough damage to kill himself.
Yeah, true. Now with this advantage, temporarily, TNC is going to try to force out the buyback or do a ton of damage on the backline. Quick kill on Jules. I only heard it. Vendetta, Impale, Mana Burn. IO down.
And just like that, they're forced to just leave. There isn't even a buyback anyways. He doesn't have enough gold because he just bought out his Mjolnir.
Sam H, though, does have a gem on him, so we're going to start to see a lot of this vision being removed, and that Nyx Assassin is going to have a harder time as well.
So slightly sloppy start from TNC, but they're starting to shape up now.
Yep.
Not being as careless as they were earlier. Naga does have the defusal now, so they do want to take team fights. At least the damage is going to be there.
I think the Aegis has run out now. Yeah, it has.
Alright, they're just trying to deward everything. And I think that is every single ward on the map. Alright, Mineski, they're smoked up. They want some revenge. There is everything up on TNC though. Oh no, is it just gonna be a CM kill again?
CM, not like this. Oh,
Not like this.
duel.
Dual damage. Alright. Oh, they're trying to
Wait.
catch him out. TPs are
Jay,
coming in.
BKB pop on both sides here, but they ensnare him up, and now he has to
Jay's by
stay and
himself.
fight. Yeah, Jay, somebody help the man. He has Force Staff soon, but he's left for dead. And now on the right side, Ninja Boogie gets found out as well. Sam H getting a lot more movement speed thanks to the curses. And that's going to be a dunk, giving them more movement speed for Chase, but I believe the people have ran out by now.
That was so risky by Mineski because they didn't even have global, and they were pretty much going in as 4 because they were trying to hide their smoke by having Miracle farm the bottom lane.
Miracle now working towards an MKB in preparation for the inevitable butterfly that's going to end up on these illusions. Oh, Jules. Gonna try to TP out. Call? Yeah.
And another kill for Sam H. Alright, Mineski slowly falling apart it seems, despite their strong start. That was also Jay's first BKB usage. It was just him getting like demolished by Naga illusions by himself.
Ensnare, man. What a spell. Relocate. Oh, they were expecting Sam H to hit that call, but Sam H ain't about that life.
And it looks like Raven's about to finish that butterfly. Actually, I think he does have enough, right?
Yeah, he has enough.
I don't think there's too much reason for him to save for buyback right now either. I don't think they're in any position where the game's just gonna like get to the point where they end up losing racks.
Yeah, especially if Naga does a good job shoving out the wave. Even if they lose a team fight, it's gonna be a while before Mineski could punish them. I wonder if the game plan here for Mineski is to wait for 25 on people, like on LC in particular.
I don't know if you want to wait for an LC to hit 25, because even if he hits 25, you still have to actually get dual damage for it to become like a huge boost to your hero.
But here's the thing though, they're not playing too aggressive. And every time they've tried, they've been somewhat punished for it. So I feel like this game is going to drag on for a little bit longer.
Well, we'll just have to see, because right now Naga is like pretty much as ready as she can be. The butterfly. Oh, bottom lane.
Oh, both teams
These
baiting each
duels.
other. Yeah.
Sammy.
Oh, they got him with a call and the
They
relocate
got him.
on top. Tims gonna force one kill, and they are looking for an Astro for a secondary kill, but not gonna find anybody.
And the pressure is on once again. This is where the Naga illusions become incredibly annoying. They already lost their middle tower.
Yep.
This range Rack's taking a lot of damage.
And now that means the shrines are open, so that's a freebie for the Nagas to take.
And all of a sudden, Mineski are just stuck in their base.
Sam H gets to walk in right now. Is it going to be a two-man call? He only gets Shay. Meanwhile, the Duke did go off in the backline. Global is going to come out after this fight. Looks like nobody's going to die during this. Oh, Global coming through, and now Cuckoo very low. He will die before he Astro. In the backline, the Naga illusion's going to get cleaned up. I do believe Mineski lost that team fight despite cleaning out the carry. And of course, they lost range Rex. Raven going to get caught here. He does have Song available. Mantis off the silence. We'll be able to retreat. And now Sam H looks for a call. We'll find out on the Weaver. Look at the playmail doing so much work, and that's going to be another kill. 3 kills so far. The buyback coming through. They see Sam H. They need to take his gem from him, but he's song. Oh, the casket.
Oh, the
one more
casket
time.
more.
The TP back in, and the lightning gets the kill. All right. Gem gets rescued on the side of Mineski, but the damage has been done, man. Ranger axes have been taken. Buybacks have been forced out. Mineski not in a great shape.
This axe with his blade mail is pretty much soloing the Weaver.
Yeah.
Do you see how much damage it does? Like one call and Weaver just kills himself.
And it feels
I'm
like
starting to wonder if he just needs to buy something like Satanic at this point, just so he doesn't die to an axe.
maybe. Didn't sound too bad of a play.
Alright, they're going for the Roshan. If they really, really need this Roshan because Miracle just bought back.
Oh, they're doing it pretty fast, and I don't think they would be able to contest without Samage. So,
More illusions coming in.
okay. Triggering that clap. Oh,
TNC want to fight this.
BKB, he wants to prevent the song from coming out. Miracle, he's getting bashed. It's gonna be close, and Aegis, he gets it. He gets the
he gets
Aegis.
it.
Now, BKB going on. Yaj is looking for the duel. Where's the duel? Cuckoo? Not gonna get duel now. He's just right-clicking on Yaj. Yaj's gonna be going down. Raven cleans it up. Why was there no duel? Oh, because he couldn't break the Lincolns.
Well, to be fair, I don't think there's much reason for him to duel anyways. I think they all agreed that they just need to get the hell out of there anyways.
I mean, he had Blame Out turned on. Maybe he could kill the OD with it. Well, LC.
I think the OD BKB, the OD BKBs, he's just not going to die because he's not going to reflect the Arcane Orb damage.
On the right side here, BKB getting activated to force him back in the duel. This time it's going to be good. Breaking that Lincoln's going forward. Crystal Maiden taking a ton of that damage. And the Bug's going to do that last bit of tick. But they've lost a little bit more structural damage as we speak. That's Raven Master. Pushing it in everywhere.
Well, at least the melee racks does recover.
True.
But I guess in total, they lost the tier 3 up top. So all the racks now are vulnerable.
Relocate?
Wait,
What was that about?
Miracle has to be really careful here.
Is that a bait? No, the bait is not working out. Tim just straight up dies here. I should be okay.
3 more seconds. I think he's fine. Yeah, he's fine.
Top lane, Song has been used here. Raven looking to pour it out.
Alright. Hope you're ready for a 65-minute game where we see Mineski defending every lane from Naga Illusions.
I can't wait.
Maybe now Naga can actually give some farm to his team. All he's missing is he's missing a lot. If you want to go for ultra late game,
Yo, they want to get him.
they
Spike?
spawn him out.
Okay, they're gonna start everything off. It's gonna be enough. It's gonna be close. The duel came off.
Got
Yaj gets
They need to get out of here now.
Oh, the blink call, and now Cuckoo comes back in. The Yule Scepter's giving him live. The double BKB though. The O actually did nothing. Jade's gonna be the first one to go down. Yaj is also golden. He blinks away. Yaj trying to pour it home, and the ball is giving him vision, but he's fine. He's out. And I do believe the Nyx assassin made it out as well. So
Alright.
Good
that was
kill.
Like the best. Yeah, that was like the best case scenario.
yeah, good
They
escape.
only lose the silencer in exchange for killing the Naga. But
Back to farming.
what does it really amount to?
Yeah, it's actually just back to farming. Nothing's happening.
He's dead for 50 seconds, but you accomplish nothing. He comes back. He still has buyback. Yeah. 65-minute game. Let's go.
Oh, Yaj thinks he's hunting, but he's gonna get hunted. Calls the blame out. Look, he's just killing himself. That damage is so real. Press the attack. Not gonna be enough to keep him alive. Here comes the Buck. So Miracle
huge
coming
cast,
backing.
though.
Okay, Crystal Maiden. Say ain't so. Gonna be dying again. Death Ward still proccing Sam H. Maybe he gets a defensive relocate. That mail deck doing so much work. Now Tim's trying to run away. He does not have a Ghost Scepter. He's gonna try to pour it out on Miracle. If he can select him. No! He right click a creep or something. And Wisp gets to mix it out. But that was another 2 kills, and I think the gem still being retained.
they
on
got the gem back.
Yeah.
All right. Is this enough for them to make some progress on the map? Maybe even one tower at least?
I'm telling you, they're waiting for 25, dude.
Well, I'm pretty certain this is the game where people are gonna hit 25.
Yep. The bigger question is, how much dual damage do you think LC is gonna end up having in this game?
At the rate this game is going, I'm gonna say
500-600?
200, 250.
250.
300.
That's
No,
like
no.
That's
I
like
don't think the
2
game's gonna
duels.
last that long.
That's like 2 duels.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you're asking me for an estimation.
Okay. So you think this is gonna be a rather short one?
I think it's gonna. Well, I want to say it's short. I just don't think there's gonna be that many opportunities.
Okay. Jules.
Naga, Boots of Travel 2, upgrades the Diffusal Blade, still has enough for buyback. Still needs Moonshard, Refresher in his backpack, Necro 3 if he really wants.
I think it's time for him to buy wards, gems, you know, for his team.
Alright, we have that level 25 on OD as well. Still hanging on to his Hand of Midas though.
Yep, 60 plus
Then
60
again-
second Arcane Orb Steal, so it's gonna last.
140.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Seems fair.
Comes TNC.
Oh, Mineski are setting up here up top.
Jay?
Jay might be the bait, but
Astro.
it's not the best.
Probably. Oh, what an impale gets Sam H, and now the BKB's gonna come out. Yaj, where's the duel? Who is he dueling? He's not gonna duel on the Axe.
He's
Axe.
dueling Sam H.
Okay, Axe is gonna take a ton of damage. He wins that duel, and now Miracle pops up BKB on the backline. Raven, I mean, he's trying to survive. He's trying to run away, but Miracle with this BKB just sticking on him. But the song a little bit too long.
1 for 1. Jay might actually need to consider. I don't even know what's like the best item to help him survive. Maybe you
Lincoln's?
buy. Is Lincoln's enough? I
Like,
don't
he's
think
getting
Lincoln's is
ensnared,
enough.
right, in these fights.
I don't know if Shiva is enough. Maybe Shiva's is enough.
I mean, with BKB and Lincoln's, he does not get controlled, right, when he's in BKB.
What about Refresher?
I mean, he's going for Hex, is what he's going for. I like Refresher actually a lot more.
I don't know if a Hex is gonna be enough here.
I mean, you know Jay, he's not thinking about being gone on. He's thinking of what happens when I go on them.
just yeah, wrecking kids. All right. LC is 25. Let's see. What do you think he's gonna end up with? I think he's gonna end up with about 300.
He's already at 120, dude.
Yeah. So like that's like 4 duels. 4 duels is a lot, man. Oh, middle lane. Oh no.
No.
Drag's probably gonna go down. Huh?
Each dual victory he gets gives him 100, right?
No.
He's
of course
at
not. That's
58.
insane. You get
He's at
58. You get 58.
That's it. Not
Yeah.
not 40 plus 58.
No. That's already added.
Okay.
Because the standard dual damage bonus is like 10, 14, and 18, I believe. And then you get the 40 at 25.
Okay.
So it's already added on.
I do not
You get
play LC,
58.
as you could tell. I just remember
58.
I just remember seeing a tweet by Shane, and he had like close to 1,000 bonus damage. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's very achievable when you get 58. Just smack kids all day.
Alright, I'm gonna throw absurdly big number here. It's gonna be like 600 or 700.
No.
No,
300.
300. Okay.
It's not easy to get dual damage.
I mean,
At this stage.
he's getting one every single fight. And Crystal Maiden is a very charitable lady, so she'll be handing out dual damage left and right as well. Naga illusions making this gank.
Oh, smoke. Gonna run into each other. Where's Weaver? Weaver isn't here. They
Weaver's
have to be very
defending the
careful.
base. The base is under siege right now. That range racks. No.
All the range racks gone.
Not like this.
Oh, interesting to see that he goes for Daedalus. I honestly thought this would be Bloodborne game.
BKB going off here, and that's going to be a kill. Raven picks it up.
But yeah, now that Wisp has
Oh,
Guardian Greaves
Jay
and-
goes invis. He's running away. The song finds him. Jay farming a neutral camp. Gonna get called by Sam H. Whether you like it or not. The Sex is on top of him as well. Miracle comes back in. He wants to fight this. The Blink duel. He's, oh, the Astral. No dual victory for you this time around. And now Yaj is gonna take a ton of damage. In fact, he just straight up dies on the backline. Miracle right-clicking Reor. That's gonna be one kill. Perhaps he's gonna go on Tim's or is he gonna go on Core? No, he's just gonna try to run away.
It's just him against the world.
Yeah, he's gonna get ensnared. Goes back in time. So he's biding a lot of time. I think they should just ignore him and go for the Raxus. They blink back on him. He gets hexed. Miracle's dead. And now it's a cleanup crew. And Raven wrecking down all of the Raxus. And that's game. So we were both
Neither
wrong.
of us were right about the dual damage.
You were
He
more
didn't
right.
even get one.
Yeah.
It is not easy, as you can tell. Like, sure, you can kill at CM, but what will that do for your team if you use a duel on your on a CM 50 minutes into the game?
Yeah, he went for the Naga last fight, but of course the OD was able to control there. I gotta say, Jay got caught out way too many times. I felt like everywhere I looked, he was farming a wave or a camp, and he just gets jumped on. To be fair, as a core silencer, you kind of just have to farm aggressively, but I felt like he just got punished a bit too many times.
Yeah, and, well, Naga prevails. They just didn't seem to have the answers for her once the game kind of slipped out of their hands in the mid-game. Like, they had a really good start, but...
Do you feel
Like
like
you
this
said-
was a drafting issue or a playing issue?
No, it definitely wasn't a drafting issue. I think they definitely had what it took to win this game, but they kind of threw away their lead. Like you said, Jay getting caught out more than usual, I'd say.
Yeah. I guess,
Inevitably leading to the downfall. Well, you can't really only blame Jay as well, because I think there were a couple of occasions where Sam H just blink calls Miracle,
sure.
and turns on the Blade Bell, gets him to kill himself, and I think that happens like twice as well.
That's true as well. Alright guys, game 2 is now one game apiece. The series tied up for the two teams, and the last game will be coming next. That's going to be the final decider. The loser is eliminated from the tournament. The winner gets a chance to stay alive and fight on. Stay tuned guys, game 3 is coming your way.